God turned to me and said, I'm going to give you a second chance in life. Where would you like to be born? I would say on Mulberry Street in Little Italy. But the way it was in the 50s and the 60s, it was a neighborhood. My name is Ernesto Rossi. In English, Ernest Rossi, but everybody calls me Ernie. And if you ask me, what am I will tell you I am an Italian American. I was born here in Little Italy on Mulberry Street, and it was a neighborhood. We had family in the area. We had aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins. So it was a very close-knit neighborhood, a very safe neighborhood, and everyone really watched out for everyone else. I think a change in Little Italy started, but very slow. You didn't really notice it that quickly. As the Italians gradually moved out, the Chinese, they moved in. Then more and more Chinese started to move into the country. I mean, growing up between Little Italy and Chinatown, there was never any friction. It was always very good neighbors with each other. And I think that the Chinese didn't force anybody out. It's just that they took advantage of vacancy. Whoever moves here now, most of them stay 1 or 2 years and move out, and somebody else moves in. So it's not a neighborhood, a family neighborhood. It's sort of a place where people just come and go. You know, someone told me that this is probably the 3rd most expensive zip code to live in the city, or real estate value in the city. For small business, there's no protection. When the lease expires, the rent just goes through the roof. People come here to see these small businesses and come to Little Italy. They want to see Little Italy as Little Italy was. Now, my dream is to preserve Little Italy, right? Yes, but I think we need money to do that. So every night, before I go to bed, I say a little prayer. And I say, "Dear Lord, please help me to win the lottery. So this way, maybe I can make enough money where I could buy my own little building. I can just turn my business into a museum." And I just wish that, the city, whoever, government, or even these real estate investors, would just stop and think and try to help to preserve Little Italy. This way, people could come back to it and say, this is what it was, and something that would not just be a memory, but a reality.
Porte casone con un stemma a rete, una cuppolella che vi si era alzata, passa scampanianna pattuleta, con mano a papà te fa guardare. Tu fa l'americano, americano, americano.